In today's video, we're going to be talking about some potential crazy leaks from the newest Pokemon card set, Mega Evolution. And we're just going to jump straight into it because you guys have to see this card. You might have seen it in the thumbnail, and it's a little bit low resolution, and we do not know at this current time if this is a real leak or not, but it does look like it may be. And we have Mega Lucario fighting Venusaur here, an absolutely stunning looking card coming from this base set. One indicator that we can see that would kind of make sense is the attack that we can see right here, Mega Brave. That does pair up with the Japanese sets of what they're being called Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia. So we haven't seen the Gardevoir, but this would be the Mega Lucario special illustration rare fighting the Venusaur. And this is one of the coolest cards we've gotten in a very long time. If this turns out to be real, like I said, this is not 100% confirmed at this time, and we can't see the artist, we can't see the set number or anything, so we don't really have any indicators to go off of. And like I said, it is a blurry image, but you do get a very great vibe for the card, and I think it looks absolutely stunning if real. So this is gonna definitely get people very excited for the set, myself included. So for a base set, they are coming out swinging on this new generation, new era of cards. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Mega Lucario fighting the Mega Venusaur. It would be kind of cool to see the Venusaur's perspective of this fight. If we get Mega Venusaur special illustration rare, kind of with the flipped fight from his perspective, that would be super cool as well. Everything lines up with the art style, with what we've seen from the pack art, from the Ultra Pro binders, from everything that we've seen. It does indicate and line up really well. So if I had to guess, it's probably real, but like I said, I don't know for certain, but it definitely gets me excited. And we do have some other images to talk about as well, but I just wanted to give this card specifically a little bit of time to shine in the video. And then we have Mega Latias EX, which is another cool, super cool looking card. You can see obviously following the same like kind of color pattern that they've been doing. And this would be another example. It looks like it's probably legit. Like I said, I don't know for certain, but all I know is that it does look super cool. So hopefully, in theory, if these are legit, we should be seeing some higher resolution images coming out soon. But Mega Latias EX, you can see the attacks are strafe and illusory impulse. So yeah, you can see the attacks and everything. So but yeah, you still can't see everything, the full details of the card, but that is what we're seeing as far as the Mega Latias. And then we have some full arts. And once again, this kind of lines up with what we were just seeing from the end of the Scarlet and Violet era, with the trainers in the background kind of doing this same image that we're getting with the Lucario, except it was the trainers before. So once again, art style wise, it does line up as well with the colors and with the little back image of Lucario. So we got a full art of Mega Lucario as well. Same attacks, Aura Jab, Mega Brave. You can see them just as good here. So once again, all of that, the signs are indicating that it looks like pretty good as far as a good possibility for them to be real. And then the last one that we saw is Mega Kangaskhan, and you can see similar style here with the different color image of the Kangaskhan in the background, just not a trainer like we saw like just recently with Destined Rivals. So this is what it's looking like, some potential good leaks. And it just gets me very excited for the set. And I don't know if it raises or lowers your expectation for the set after seeing this. For me, it raises it even more because I always like this style of card. Obviously, we have like the Mewtwo fighting the Charizard from Sword and Shield. And then you have a Charizard fighting a Venusaur in Brilliant Stars. Like some really great artworks when the Pokemon are fighting. And this one really, really seems like a top tier art. So, I'm just super excited for this one. So these are the 4 cards that we have that have been leaked so far from this most recent leak. And it looks like kind of straight fire, honestly, for the most part. But like I said, let me know in the comments if you guys agree or disagree. Obviously, Probably not everyone's cup of tea. Art's pretty subjective, so there'll probably be some people in the comments that disagree, but I think this is looking like a very, very strong set out the gate. The other illustration rares that we have seen do look great as well. So that's what we have as far as the potential leaks. And then we have some promos I want to talk about, but real quickly, I want to talk about the sponsor of today's video, which is PokeNotify. Now, PokeNotify you may know as a notification service, but they just opened this thing called the PokeNotify Emporium. You do not have to be a member of PokeNotify to utilize this. This is a consignment service, where if you have any graded cards that you want to sell, they have some really good rates. And you can see this is what we're kind of currently looking at. You send them the card, they'll take care of everything. They sell it, and then they send you the money. So the payouts are actually really good. You can see if your item sells for under 100, you get 90% minus $5. If the card sells for between 100 and 1,000, you get 90%. So you're getting way better than selling it on eBay yourself, because eBay is going to take like 14% just from them, depending on the price. Item sells for 1,000 to 3,000, you get 93%, and then item sells for 3,000 or more, you get 95%. So here's an example. Item sells for 1,000, your payout would be $920. So they sell, they're going to be selling these on drip, on auctions, or you can do fixed price listings. But that's a $250 value of the card to qualify for the fixed price. So if you're interested in moving some graded cards, but you don't want to do any of the hassle and you want to have some really good percentages, check out the PokeNotify Emporium. There'll be a link in the description and most likely in a pinned comment if you guys want to check out PokeNotify Emporium. Also, check out PokeNotify in general if you want to have a notification service on your phone. For Pokemon restocks, there's a free 3-day trial and a discount code. Same thing in the description. I'll put that in there as well. That is what PokeNotify is known for, but they are expanding out, like I said, with the Emporium. So it's worth checking out. Give the Emporium a shout out, or a check out, rather. And then I want to talk about some promos in the back half of the video. We have, for the first time in a decade, this is coming from Poke Beach, McDonald's Japan will be distributing promo cards in its Happy Meal. So they haven't gotten cards, McDonald's promo tie-in in over a decade. So this currently is going to be the one that you are going to want, which I think is super adorable. And I actually like this. Obviously, it's a tie-in with McDonald's, but I like the Pikachu reaching for the burger. I do think it's a super fun card. So this is pretty much the one you're going to want. There are other cards available. However, these are cards we've seen. They're reprints, just stamped versions of cards we've already gotten. So I don't know how popular these are going to be with the Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxley, Riolu, and Ralts, but it's mainly going to be the Pikachu is going to be the main takeaway there that you want. I don't know how much these are going to go for on the secondary market. I don't know how available they're going to be. And we do not know at this current time if they are coming to English in any way, shape, or form, or any other languages. As of now, we only have confirmation of Japanese, so it would be cool to see them come to the English side. However, we have seen in the past them keep some Japanese stuff exclusive, including some of my favorite promo cards actually of all time, and we'll take a look at those in a second. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this card. Is it too gimmicky? Is it too on the nose with him reaching for a burger? Let me know in the comments. Like, I mean, I get it. Like I said, it's a McDonald's tie-in promo, so I really have no idea or no problem with him like reaching for a burger or whatever. It doesn't really bother me, and I think it's kind of funny. So anyways, that's what we have as far as the Japanese McDonald's promo. And let's see, this is coming, should talk about the dates here, August 9th to 11th. One of 5 promos at random. So August 9th to 11th. So that's a pretty small little window. So just interesting enough to see just a few day window to pick those up. So maybe these will be a little bit more limited. I don't know what this advertisement says as far as what else it's saying on here. So just keep that in mind. 8, 9, 10, and 11. So a 3-day window for that. And then there's also looks like this is the toy. These are the toys that they're giving away up at the top. So anyways, keep an eye out for those. If you're in Japan or have access, keep an eye out for those promos. If not, you're going to be looking on the secondary market. And then real quickly, I just wanted to talk about a few past McDonald's promos. Now, these are pretty old. These are from 2002. But check out this card. If you haven't seen this card, and you can see it's just got the tiniest little McDonald's stamp right here, like barely even a tie-in. But this is a McDonald's promo with, I mean, one of the most adorable Squirtle cards ever. And I just wanted to give a shout out to some of my favorite McDonald's Japanese promos. This card currently raw is around $200 ish, and you can see PSA 10s of this card have been getting very expensive recently. They've been climbing and climbing. More recently, around $1,900 in a PSA 10. So it's super cool. I really like the e-reader cards in general. Anything vintage as well, but the e-reader cards are just so unique in and of themselves. And this artwork on this Squirtle, stunning. So this is just one of those cards that I do not own, but is like, I see this at card shows and I just go, oh, I love that Squirtle card. So adorable. So 2002, a few more that we'll touch on from 2002 that I think are great cards as well. Same thing, just a little tiny McDonald's stamp. But this Pikachu is another great looking one for a McDonald's tie-in promo, the e-reader. They did a lot of good ones in 2002, I feel. This card's more affordable in a raw form, kind of around $80, but PSA 10s have been going up recently. Let's see if we can pull up the most recent sales. So around $1,000, but you can see right here, the most recent sales are actually closer to $1,600, and before that, $1,250, $1,300, $1,100, and $1,100 right here. Last eBay solds for PSA 10s. So a really nice looking Pikachu card. Once again, these are much older McDonald's promos, but still some of my favorites. There's also a Charmander, super cool Charmander there as well. Tiny little stamp. Almost, you could definitely miss it. It's pretty easy to miss. Prices on the Charmander currently, raw they can vary depending on condition, up to around $100, and PSA 10 prices have been up around $750. Let's just see if that's accurate. Most recent sale actually at $1,200. Before that, in the 7s to 8s. So yeah, these cards going up in value a lot more recently, pretty much since March of this year. They've been climbing and climbing. And then lastly, the Bulbasaur, which is more affordable, but still super adorable. This one doesn't look like it's a holo, but you can see McDonald's stamped promo there. So not as nice of a card as some of the other ones, and a lot more affordable. Raw, you're looking at $35, and in a PSA 10 around $150. So I think I would assume that that these were more common as far as the promos went. I didn't know, like, at the time in 2002, I definitely wasn't traveling to Japan to know. I was like 11, but I don't know like what the pull rates were for 2002 McDonald's promos. If anybody knows, throw that in the comments. But I would assume that maybe the holos were a little bit harder to hit. So I don't know. I don't know the rarity, but I do know obviously why these other ones would be more popular. But poor Bulbasaur didn't get a holo, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But anyway, still really nice looking cards. And there's we can take a look at the rest of the cards here real quick from 2002. They did do some other cards as well. There's a Larvitar, a Slowpoke, a Chikorita, a Cyndaquil, Totodile, Phanpy, Mareep. So they did a lot on this set of McDonald's cards. Like, let's see, we'll pull up the Larvitar. This one is a holo as well. We'll see what this one looks like. So here's a lower res image of the Larvitar, and let's pull up PSA 10 pricing just to take a look. Once again, same thing. You can see these going up in value more recently, up to around $300 currently in a 10. So a lot of these cards getting some more attention as far as PSA 10 prices go. Looks like raw copies staying pretty affordable comparatively to the PSA 10 pricing. So that's kind of what we're looking at as far as the McDonald's promos. So a little bit of a fun video here looking at We have some speculative leaks, and then we have some confirmed McDonald's stuff, and then we have a look at some past really cool McDonald's promos. So that was just fun to do a little trip down memory lane as far as the old stuff, and then a potential look into the future when it comes to both McDonald's and Mega Evolution. I'm really stoked about that Lucario and Venusaur card. I know I've seen a lot of what I have seen people reacting to kind of on mostly on Instagram and Twitter. Is that people think that this card looks stunning for the most part. So we'll see kind of how everyone reacts to it. So if it ends up being real, but very, very exciting news. So can't wait to see more from the set, honestly. The more and more we see, the more and more I end up liking this set. So I like what they're doing with the SIRs. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys in this one. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on, because I do post daily content if you guys want to stay up to date with the Pokemon market, with what's coming out, with price movements, all of that stuff. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. And remember, it was never a phase.